Round 1 is title sequence. Who comes next in this sequence of WWE champions? Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'm just going to have to guess this one because that is tough. I'm going to go with The Rock.
It was Kane. Held it for only 24 hours after beating Stone Cold at King of the Ring in the First Blood match. Who came next in this sequence of Intercontinental Champions? D'Lo Brown, Jeff Jarrett, and Chyna.
Next in the title sequence is Chris Jericho.
Round 2, which match lasted the longest out of these two matches? Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 19, and Chris Jericho versus CM Punk, WrestleMania 28. Which match lasted the longest?
Oh, goodness gracious, you picked a cracker there. I'm just going to have to go a guess. I'm just going to say Shawn and Jericho because that was my favorite match of WrestleMania that year.
Okay, Jericho Shawn Michaels was 22 minutes 31 seconds. Jericho CM Punk was 22 minutes 23 seconds. You just nabbed that one. Round 2 is bell to bell. Which of these matches lasted the longest? Kane versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 14 or Kane versus Triple H at No Mercy 2002?
Round 2 was Kane and Undertaker lasted longer.
It's a close one again. Kane and The Undertaker was 17 minutes 5 seconds. Kane Triple H was 16 minutes 13 seconds. Another point to you. Round 3 is breaking kayfabe. You get a multiple choice question. There's a point for the correct answer and an extra point for the answer which couldn't possibly be true. The question is, who did Edge defeat in the 2001 final to become King of the Ring? A. Christian, B. Rikishi, or C. Kurt Angle?
That was Kurt Angle. I remember that very well.
Yes, it was Kurt Angle, but Beer chose not to give the kayfabe answer, which was Rikishi. And the reason Rikishi is the kayfabe answer is because he was not in the King of the Ring tournament that year. But 1 point anyway. Point for the correct answer, bonus point for the kayfabe answer, which couldn't possibly be true. Question is, who faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 11? Diesel, King Kong Bundy, or Bret Hart?
Question 3 was Undertaker faced King Kong Bundy at WrestleMania 11. And then the one that couldn't possibly be true is Bret Hart.
Absolutely right on both. And the reason Bret is the kayfabe answer is because Undertaker has never faced Bret Hart at WrestleMania. Round 4 is the finisher. Simply, whose finisher is the Dominator?
That was Farouk.
Absolutely right, Farouk, aka Ron Simmons. Round 4, the finisher, very simple. Whose finisher is the Bionic Elbow?
Bionic Elbow is Dusty.
American Dream, Dusty Road, yes it is, point to you, daddy. And final round, 5 or die. Here come your 5 questions. Number 1, who did Mr. T defeat in a boxing match at WrestleMania 2?
That was Roddy Piper because I actually watched that WrestleMania the other day. Funny old thing.
Which horror series character hosted NXT Halloween Havoc 2021?
Oh, Christ. Halloween Havoc. I don't know if that was the one with Loomis and Grimes. I'm just going to guess. Is it Chucky? Is it Chucky, I think? I think it was Chucky, yeah.
How many different championships did Bret Hart win in WCW?
I think it was Triple Crown, tag titles, WCW title, and US title. I think it was Triple Crown, but I'm not. I know he was definitely WCW champ. I think it was Triple Crown. I think.
Yes, 3 championships. Which team won the original TLC match at SummerSlam 2000?
Edge and Christian, but this is a true story that the Hardys were supposed to win that match, but apparently it got changed by creative last minute. Vince McMahon. Cock. No, it was ENC, Edge and Christian.
And final question. Who did Bob Backlund defeat in 1978 for his first WWE Championship?
I think... Oh, Jesus Christ. Volkov or Billy Graham? Graham or the Sheik? No, it wasn't the Iron Sheik. I don't think it was the Sheik. Volkov. It wasn't Volkov. I'm just going to guess Superstar Billy Graham. This is just literally a guess. Or was it Hogan? No, it wasn't Hogan. Hogan was 80s. Just going to guess. Nikolai. No, not Volkov. No, it wasn't Volkov. I know it wasn't Nikolai Volkov. Oh, bollocks. I'm going to guess Superstar Billy Graham, because I know Billy Graham was champion for a long, long time.
That was a hell of a shout. Yes, it was Superstar Billy Graham. That puts you on 8. The score is 8-5 going into the final round of questions for Kinny. Kinny only needs 3 correct to tie and retain. As these questions were recorded separately, Kinny will be asked the same questions as Beer, as he obviously did not know his answers at the time of recording. Who did Mr. T defeat in a boxing match at WrestleMania 2?
Defeated Hot Rod at WrestleMania 2.
Which horror series character hosted NXT Halloween Havoc 2021?
Chucky hosted NXT.
How many different championships did Bret Hart win in WCW?
Bret Hart won 2 titles in WCW.
It's 3 championships. Which team won the original TLC match at SummerSlam 2000?
Edge and Christian won original TLC.
And final question. Who did Bob Backlund defeat in 1978 for his first WWE championship?
Bob Backlund defeated Superstar Billy Graham to win his first WWE title.